Our assignment: use the quadratic formula to find the roots of the function. What are the roots of the function? Well, if you had a parabola that was the graph of this function, then the roots would be where those x-intercepts are. We have done this using factoring. Now we're going to do it using quadratic formula. But factoring is easy. You're right, factoring is easy, but some trinomials cannot be factored. And this one is one that cannot be factored. If you try it out, you'll see there are no two numbers that when you multiply them together you get 3, and when you add them together you get 5. So that does not work. So how do we use the quadratic formula? You memorize it first of all. There's a song. It goes x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Wait, that was too quick. Okay. I'll write it down nice and slow here. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. You're going to want to keep that handy, put it in a box, in your head because you're going to need that a lot. And we're going to use it right now. So here's what I would like you to do. I would like you first to write down the formula. After you've done that, I would like you to substitute the a, b, and c values, and then I would like you to simplify. This is what all of your math teachers want. All right, what are my a, b, and c values? Well, a is the coefficient of x, that's 1. B is the coefficient of, a is the coefficient of x squared, and that's 1. B is the coefficient of x, and that's 5. And c is our constant, which is 3. Let's write down our formula. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now we substitute. So what is b? Please, 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 everywhere you substitute, use parentheses. These will help you not make negative sign errors. In this example, we don't have negative signs in our coefficients, but why not practice doing it the right way? So wherever I substitute, I'm using parentheses. There's my b, here's my a, and here's my c. And since I've run out of room over here, I'm going to make a nice vertical line that maybe will help us understand what's going on. Maybe I'll make an even nicer vertical line that will help us understand where things are. Okay, continuing. All over 2a. All right, and now we start simplifying. So I'm going to use my order of operations to do my simplify. In other words, PEMDAS. What happens first? We work inside grouping symbols. Well, this is a grouping symbol. The radical sign is a grouping symbol. We're going to work inside there. What does that look like when I simplify it? Well, it looks like 25 minus 12. Fraction bar is a grouping symbol too. Notice this is a group. Notice this is another group. We will simplify within those groups. 2 times 1 is 2. Negative 5 plus or minus. There's a simpler way to say what I've written there. You write it like this. And I have another simplification step that's going to happen here. The numerator is simplified. The denominator is simplified. The numerator has a radical sign that has not been simplified. And there we go. But don't we have to check our work? You should. It's very complicated. I don't need you to do that. If you feel like you need to do that, I totally get it. Of course, you should check your work. I'm not going to show you how to check your work right now. I'm going to just draw a box around this and say that I have finished. Here's my box. Don't forget the song. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, there we go. I hope that is clear.